Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. Y'all know what it is. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like this video, click that bell to be notified of every time I post because y'all know what it is. Baby, y'all know I post frequently. All right, y'all already know what we doing. Say it with me collectively. We jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing the Dougie into this video. And y'all know what to do. Click that link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, without further ado, Baddie, shot o'clock. Episode 1 and 2. Now they open up episode 1 with a preview, baby. They just got off the scene a week ago. Like we know what happened. We don't need that. Okay, let's get to it. Let's start it up. So, mind you, in the beginning, after they give us the preview, they go crazy. So they end up showing us the girls' fight. I'm like, oh, hallelujah, finally. So they started off with Tommy pulling at the BB. I said, girl, now they really showing it to us. And honestly, Tinka's daughter is in private school now, so no wonder Tinka is doing a lot. No shade. I don't know really what the drama is already, but once she made the comment, hey, my daughter is in private school now, what type of money she making, I probably be doing the most too, jumping in and everything. What you saying to her? Because why y'all not fighting yet? Oh, I can fight her. You're fine. I got it. I'm going to get it done. So they started off with that, showing us that. I'm like, wow. They really showed that. Okay. Now, some ones that I'm more so interested in, like I want to see that one. Don't get me wrong. I want to see that one, but I know that don't come to the end. So that's really neither here nor there. But Ivory versus Jayla, I ain't gonna lie. I love Jayla. She my girl. She'll forever be my favorite bad girl, period. But it's giving Jayla got wood. And I love me some Jayla, but sister, it's giving you lost. No shade. Then we move on to Biggie versus to this day, that girl name just do not come in my head. Jaden. So we move on to Biggie and Jaden, and it seems as though Biggie threw her purse to distract Jaden and then got up in there with her, and then Jaden fell. I mean, Jaden can't fight, so Biggie can't fight. So this is her first and last fight that she will win. Good for her. She gets one cookie. All right, moving forward. Then Akbar and Diamond. I ain't gonna lie to you. When Akbar came on, I feel like I'm gonna have an up and down relationship with Akbar because I like her, but then too, I feel as though she just gonna be talking too much. Already, that's like my first thoughts. I'm like, oh, she won't shut up. Like, girl, shut up. But her and Diamond end up getting to it, and she was trying Diamond at the table, in my opinion. So yeah, I could see them having problems. I also want to see Ivory versus Big Legs. No shade is already given. Ivory is taking Big Legs through there. Like, big for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's giving, our girl is giving. Now that's TV. Okay. That's what it's giving. Like, no shade. It is very much giving. The Ivory is over there doing what needs to be done. Slim, Rolly, I can care less for. Can't remember anybody else. Not important. Because at this point, all we needed to see is Ivory. No shade. I'm going to say this too, though. It looked like the girl Summer she came in on that. Summer came in Waka Flockering, okay? It's Waka Flocka Flame season for Summer. Hold the Walker. Like, she doing her thing. She ain't playing no games. And just a fun fact for y'all, that first scene where they showed the Hollywood script, that's where I used to go to school at, just to let y'all know, if y'all care. I know y'all don't, but I just wanted to throw that in there. And where they showed Capitol Records, that is right next to my dorms. So yeah, just a fun fact about me. Now we start off with Natalie and Pose for Me. So we start off with her. I ain't gonna lie, her outfit was ugly for me, and I liked her confessional look, the first one, but I ain't gonna lie, from like the poster that they put up to show like the new season, it's giving Wicked Witch of the West. Like the cute one though, the 2024 version of the Wicked Witch of the West. Very much so. Y'all know how in the club they be having like the mama, or I don't know what they call them, but you know, like in the club and exotic clubs, they be having like the mama who come smell you and everything. That's what Natalie is giving me. So Natalie starts out, she let it be known she ain't trying to make friends with nobody. She just want to get money. It's all about the business for her. It's not about being cool with y'all. And I'm glad that she finally just is letting it be known that she don't really care for these people like that. And it's all about just getting another season out. Like, yes, none. Be real with us. We love that. Also, she's talking about, oh, I'm gonna put you out if you disrespect me. I seen Biggie disrespect you, and I haven't seen her get put out yet. Oh, also too, Biggie, it does seem like she getting the feel this season. She get into it like she find the win, but she supposed to be fighting Nunu. Then like Nunu ends up moving away, and she still find the win. I said, girl, I hope Nunu get her lick back though. Nunu said she got her lick back, and I hope she got a good lick back because Nunu, if you didn't get a good lick back, I'm gonna be disappointed in you. Disappointed in you. We move on to Scotty with the body. Don't forget the body. But honestly, in her first look with the confessional and them going on the PJ, that's all it was giving was body. It wasn't giving nothing else but body and the dog. No shade. I didn't like her look, and I don't like the first confessional look. It's giving, old lady, do you want some tea? Darling. That's what it was giving me more so. But it wasn't giving cute. Usually Scotty be doing her thing in her confessionals, but the looks have been lackluster lately. No shade, and just my opinion. So then we seen Jayla, and it's giving boring. Both of the looks. I love white on Jayla, but I do think Jayla needs to accessorize more. If you're gonna give us white on white every time, at least give us white with silver, white with gold. Just don't give us white Betty Shane. Like, no. Cause no, the bra that she got on in her confessional looked too big. It just is overwhelming, and the outfit was just plain regular boring. So I need her to come with the looks. I don't like the first confessional look on her either. We move on to Anna, and very much you could tell Anna did not have no money beforehand. No shade, very much so. That them looks when they went back in the day, yeah. Look at that wig, yeah. You could tell she did not have no money. Like, you could tell homegirl was struggling. Okay, because no, by the hair alone, struggle. I ain't gonna lie, her look was boring as well to me. And her first confessional look, it was okay. I've seen her in better. I feel like last season her confessional looks was eating. So hopefully this season she come with more looks. But this one was just giving like schoolgirl boring. Then we move on to Biggie, boring. But her confessional look ate down. I ain't gonna lie. Like, her confessional looks, diamonds, they were being very creative from what I've seen so far. Like, they were eating. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, this season, the girls are way more creative in their confessional looks, and you could tell, like, they're eating. So I'm gonna give it to Biggie. Her first confessional look ate, but you know, arriving on the scene, boring. And honestly, you could tell they ain't never been in the PJ before. And if they have, it ain't been when the cameras is on. Because, baby, they had confetti and everything. They like, yes, on the PJ, pop, Baddy, shot o'clock. I'm like, girl, y'all too happy to get on the PJ. But here goes Tasiki. Oh, I got on the PJ before. But not on the TV screen, though. So, it didn't count. So, Tasiki, for me, has finally came with a look, baby. Because Tasiki always fails in my book. But her outfit going on the jet was cute. I thought it was very creative. And finally, she has a confessional look that I like. I love this confessional look that she got going on. I think it looks great on her. I love the white on her. Like, it's eating. It's giving me everything I need plus more. Like, she ate her first confessional look up. Finally, like, it's like the girls who don't give for me finally are giving. Thank God. Y'all must be watching my videos. Okay, because I'm going to tell you right. I'm going to tell you when you eating. I'm going to tell you when you look a mess. All right, so Rolly gets on the scene. Rolly looks cute. I love her first look. It's eating down. When Rolly do a little bit of color, she always eats for me. But when she do the black wigs too, she eats down. I love the dress, and I love her confessional look. This is the first confessional look I've ever liked on Rolly, because Rolly confessional looks be horrible. A F. F plus at that. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to my girl. She ate down with this one. The intro sucks per usual. I don't know who y'all keep getting to do y'all intros with the song, but it's always horrible. It's never anything catchy. Y'all could have used one of their songs. It's always horrible. I need y'all to work on that. And every intro song do not have to say something about Baddie. It really don't. Every time y'all want to say something about Baddie, get one of these girls. Y'all have talent. Y'all literally have people who are talented on y'all show. Get one of them to rap and hit a "It's a Baddie party." Y'all could have used hers. "It's a Baddie party. You cannot get in with my baddie friends." I mean, at least that part. Okay, when she hit the 5, 6, 7, cut that part. But the whole "It's a Baddie party," y'all could have used that. That could have ate down. Like, but this slow, "Where's a real baddie?" Please go to hell. So we finally move on to the scene and we get 2 more confessional looks. I like Natalie and Tasiki's second confessional look. They are both creative, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like Tasiki was creative, but it's still boring to me. I could see her going further. Go further, go further. But Natalie's, it was cute, punk rock. We've seen this look on her before, in my opinion. But it's cool, it's cute. It's very much so Natalie. And whoever do Natalie hair, y'all know she gonna go all the way with her creativity. So that makes the outfit, in my opinion. So we move on. We get into the baddie jet. They talking, they turning up. You know, they putting like they just so happy to be here in the scene. And Rolly ends up saying, "Oh, we was fine mamas last season." See, I told y'all she ain't really care for Mariah, and she wanted to pick with Mariah because why would you bring that up? If anything, that was a sad case, to be honest. But you brought it up trying to be funny. Mariah, clock her. So we move on, and then we end up seeing Rolly and Jayla's second confessional look. Okay, Jayla, I like the pop of color, but it's very boring still. It's still boring. Need you to spice it up a little more. Rolly, I like her from the neck up. It's them tattoos. Every time I see her big chest tattoo, the flowers, and it all throw me off. I don't like the tattoos on her. It just look a mess. I think we should get those removed immediately. But the tattoos be throwing me off, so usually when I see them, the look just be ugly for me. But like I said, from the neck up, everything looks good. The makeup artist, I seen what she was trying to do, and I like it. But we can do better. It's always room for improvement for me. Okay, boom. So they end up talking about Diamond, and Tasiki tried to say that Diamond was like bullying her on the internet. I don't believe that. I feel as though Diamond was calling them out for stuff that they were doing and how they was picking and choosing when it came to certain people. But I don't necessarily feel as though Diamond was like quote unquote bullying Tasiki. Like, girl, you're the eater. You can't be bullied. Calm down. So Tasiki ends up saying that Natalie dropped this bombshell on her that they were going to wherever Chrisean was. Now, for me, no, she didn't drop a bomb on you. You already knew where y'all were going because that extra money that they put in your check to have to sit down with her, you had agreed and you already knew where she was. So cut it out. I hate all the fake acting because it's not great. And here go Auden, where we going? Oh, where we going? Where we going? All y'all know exactly where y'all going. Please stop. The acting is horrible. So Natalie ends up saying that Chrisean reached out to them, basically wanting to make some money, and wherever they could put her there. Now, it was something that came out maybe today or yesterday where Chrisean was like, no, they reached out to me. They wanted me to come, all this, all that. And she ended up showing proof. I mean, I get that. But hey, let me be delusional for a minute. Let me act like Biggie. Let me act like on them. I feel as though Chrisean probably reached out to, like, to be honest. My thing is this: your relevancy has went down. It's been off in my book, honestly. I've never cared for you. But your relevancy has went down. You didn't have no money, and this is where you started truly making money and making a name for yourself. So when they called, trust me, you answered and you said, whatever you want, you know I can provide. So, girl, cut it out. And all this, you in a new space. Now, I'm going to go and tell y'all now, warning. This is not gonna be what y'all think y'all want to hear. I'm not finna be nice. I'm not finna sugarcoat my thoughts. I'm already telling y'all now. Y'all get in the comments. Oh, Chrisean, hey, oh, she ain't no Chrisean. Trust and believe. I have no hate in my body for Chrisean. But do I care for Chrisean as a person? Absolutely not. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, Chrisean is just not all that for me. Never has been, never will be. And as much as she want to play like Zeus on her body, she on theirs too. Because girl, you didn't have no money. You needed them. And honestly, I don't think that show is gonna come out. I pray it don't come out because I don't want to see it. To be honest, that's not even really what they got. And I feel like she do have a relationship with God. Like, I'm not gonna take that from her. From watching the other shows that she was on and that, you know, she was a main cast member of, she's always had a relationship with God. Chrisean is very, you know, into, you know, her path with the Lord, and I'm gonna give her that. But what she did on these episodes, cut it out, please and thank you. Chrisean is still Chrisean to me. I don't feel like it's been no change and all that she was playing like it was just that playing. Tasiki, please stop playing to us in your confessional, talking about, oh, I still have this, I still have that going on. It wasn't in my plan. When you signed your check and they added the extra zeros and commas, it was in your plan, girl. You knew what was up. Stop it. Girl, stop acting like you surprised, because if you were surprised, we would have a surprise reaction. Your reaction is very mellow. It's very like, oh, yeah, okay, we're going to see my sister. If you didn't know what was going on, your reaction would be totally different. Trust and believe. If you did not want to see Chrisean, you'd have went out your way to make sure you didn't see her. That scene wouldn't even took place. But because you wanted to see her and you wanted those extra zeros and to do your job, you signed a contract to go see her. Like, please cut it out. Oh, I'm just so shocked that they wanted to go. Like, girl, boo. So Tasiki ends up asking everybody what do they feel about her and Chrisean's situation. Boo, boo. I didn't really care for anybody answers, because honestly, with Natalie just wants a scene to be a scene. She wants to add a scene to her show. She could care less. But I'm gonna say this. This is my thoughts. My thing is this. This is your sister. Like, this is your sister. For me, it's not even about the jumping thing like that. I want to talk to you over that. Of course, like her, you know, distancing herself from Chrisean, never talking to Chrisean again, not talking to her for a year, XYZ or ABCD. With that, that's understandable. But when it comes to the taking that innocence, I don't believe as though Tasiki is outraged enough, because that's not something to play with. That don't deserve calmness. That don't deserve humility. To me, if somebody sat up there and said that you took their innocence, you should be enraged. Violence should occur. Like, stuff like that sticks to you, you know, and people then don't trust you because they never know what you would do. And I just don't feel as though she's outraged enough. Like, she's not angry enough for me. And honestly, I'm not asking y'all what would y'all do. To be honest, I don't care, because y'all not going through it. Yes, your sister got people to put their hands on you, but let's take that away, because that's really neither here nor there. You beat them girls up. You tore them up. And yes, you know, it could be in your heart like, oh, that hurt my feelings because this is my little sister. I've done so much for you and you got me jumped. Like, I understand it, but throw that out the window. That's neither here nor there to the bigger fish that needs to be fried on both sides, which is the taking of the innocence. That should be number one conversation that we should be having. We shouldn't even be talking about the getting jumped, the family thing. We should be talking about the innocence, because that statement right there is very powerful. And that, to me, it, like, I don't care what the rest of y'all think, because y'all sisters didn't accuse y'all. Y'all might argue with y'all sisters about dumb stuff, you know. Y'all might argue, but y'all sisters ain't say, oh, at 7 you did this to me. So no, I if I'm in your shoes, I wouldn't care what they was talking about. I would just be ready to go and get up in there with her. Like, I would be more fired up. And I just don't feel as though she's that fired up for me. And I feel as though they doing a lot with this whole let's eat situation. It's several times they going out, they making sure they show that they have drinks, they have food. I'm like, I mean, nobody told y'all to run with the narrative of y'all don't have no food. Y'all did that. And now this season we having to see y'all stuff y'all face. Like, girl, just eat the food casually. It doesn't have to be announced. Now we move on to the next scene, and Tasiki, Biggie, and Anna are all in Tasiki's hotel room. Now, before we get into the real nitty gritty, I don't know what in the hell will make Anna think that she's bringing back the trend of having that leave out curled and then the rest straight. You look a mess. I can't even focus on the scene because I'm like, why would she curl the leave out and then have the weave straight? You look a fool. You look a mess. Okay, anyways. So Chrisean don't want them to go, so they not going. But Anna was out there with Natalie and them. So she obviously did come. She just couldn't go in while they was having a scene. So Anna like, I wish all us could be there for you. And Tasiki wanted all them to be there too, because she feel as though Chrisean did this in front of everybody. She need to quote unquote apologize in front of everybody. Now, I don't know what type of apology she thought she was gonna get, but I'm glad that Zeus made them do just them two, because what we don't need is anybody else to be throwing their opinion in there. I'm glad they made it just be Chrisean and Tasiki. I'm so happy they did that, because Natalie, Scotty, like, it would have been y'all trying to take up for one, then take up for the other. Like, it would have been a lot of that. And what we don't need is y'all in the middle, and really we don't care about y'all opinions. So I'm glad that they just did it as Tasiki and Chrisean. And to be honest, Tasiki best friend was there, so she really didn't need support from her castmates. Like, she needed support from her actual homegirl. And with Chrisean too, Chrisean needed support from her sister. Like, y'all needed support from people within, not people who just got here. Now, I'm gonna say this. Tasiki said this is the craziest thing that she's ever been through. Now, from the stories they ain't told about, being in the forest and stuff, I'm not saying this is the craziest thing she's ever been through, but top 3, top 4. Because I thought the mama in the woods and having y'all all in the woods and stuff would be, number 1. But maybe it's number 2. Maybe. I don't know. I just had to throw that in there. Also, I'm gonna say this too. If I'm Tasiki, no shade, I ain't studying that baby. Like, you throwing out allegations like that on me, girl, that baby's neither here nor there in my thoughts. No shade. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be mean. But when you making allegations like that and you then get 2 of your friends to jump up on me, that baby is not even in my brain cells. Like, no, I'm sorry. I mean, hopefully maybe one day when he get older, me and him can build a bond. But right now, yeah, I'm not worried about that baby. Now, Natalie, Jayla, Scotty, and Rolly all go to meet up with Chrisean. Out of everybody, Scotty is finally giving the looks. Like, yeah, Scotty, look cute. Natalie looked like she finna just go pick up something from the drive-thru. Jayla, same. Rolly look okay. She looks okay. I like the green on her, but I'm not crazy about the outfit. But Scotty look good, though. I mean, she said, gotta look good with my man. Now we end up seeing Scotty's second confessional look. I like it better than the first. I love the outfit, the hair. It might have to grow on me, no shade, but I love the outfit. Like I said, the girls are being very creative this season. So I love the True Religion. Like jean shirt. It was cute. Now this is when I knew I was just gonna be watching folks being full of it, for real, because it's the as Chrisean walking in. I'm like, okay, here they go, doing the most and about to get on my nerves. Please, Like, be so for real. The music alone was irritating me because, like I told you, I'm not finna be nice. So prepare yourself. Now, I will say this. Chrisean's opening monologue did give mature. It did give growth. You know, she said, instead of me going off my feelings being hurt, I should just said, let's pray. Now, that's going to take me every time, because what are you talking about? Girl, you were on a show to do your job, and you did your job. You was employee of the year for a while. Like, it never gave let's pray. You would have been off the show immediately. No second season for you, okay? That other one, Vicky tried to do that same thing, and they went ahead and booed her right on up off of there. Also, her saying she's not just going off her feelings, she's doing what's right. Is this truly right, though? I mean, if you're a victim, get your story out. I'm not saying that. But is it right for you to come on a show that you, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't see the whole I'm doing what's right, because truly you're not. You're doing something to get some money right now, and that's what you're doing. Like, no shade, but like, cut the act for me. Just for me. Cut it out. Now, in the midst of them talking about nothing, they end up letting us know the new girls. And I like the way they did the girls open intro. So, of course, they started off with who we all know and love, which is Big Ivory. And her wig is giving upgrade, very much so. And I thought it was very funny because Ivory was like, don't come to me woman to woman. Let's just fight. Very much her. She really don't want to talk it out. She would rather beat it out. So I like that. That's very much her. Now they then move on to Jasmine Renee, and this is Cash Doll friend. And I guess her throwing a tantrum and being connected to Cash Doll got her on the show. But from what I'm seeing, she's getting dropped by Summer. Can't wait to see that. So then they end up showing us Big Dolly. Hate. Hate. Hate her confessional look. We are not in 2011. Okay? Girls, we run the world, but please take that off. That looks a fool. So then we meet Big Lex, not the little one. She looks really pretty. At first, she was not recognizable. I was like, who is this? But whoever did her makeup ate, because they made her look like a totally different person. But she looks really, really good. Like, she's really, really pretty. I love the maroon on her. She's eating. So then when we end up meeting Yoshi, and her confessional look is very plain, very boring. She ain't got her check yet. That's what it's giving me. But her wig is laid. I can't lie, her wig is laid, but the outfit is boring. She says she's an upcoming rapper. I can't wait for them to start putting her music on the T pages. I want to hear what she got. We end up seeing Emma in her chin, and it was okay. Honestly, Emma, you are here for Scotty's spot. So we just could call you Scotty number 2 at this point. Like, girl, I see what you're doing. I see you, girl. I see you. But the look was okay. It wasn't anything amazing, but it wasn't bad. And then we get Paula, Pretty P. Yeah, Pretty P is very pretty. I love her face. Like, whoever did her makeup did their thing. Who did her wig, they did their thing. Her outfit down, it was plain, but it was cute. Like, she popped when you seen her. And this is funny to me, just a small key. She ended up saying her name is Paula. Then she was like Pretty P. And then they like did a wide shot, and you seen like her name is on her chest, it's giving name tag. I was like, okay, Paula. But it was cute, and she looked cute, and I liked her. Don't let this prettiness fool you. I really get down. I said, okay, girl, we can't wait to see you get down, because what we seen was you get popped. So can't wait to see you get in the field. And last is Summer. As soon as Summer started talking, her voice sounds like broken glass. No shade. She sounds like she's sick. I didn't like the outfit. Hated the outfit. I was like, girl, the colors is not adding up. Just look a mess. But you could tell she ain't got her check yet either. And this is the one who got Mariah at the door. I'm like, oh, can't wait to see y'all get down, baby. But as we see in the next episode, episode 3, she's on that when she see Anna. So I already like her. She can say in my book already. So Diamond comes on my screen and I start screaming immediately because you think you're tough. Line it up. I thought her outfit was really cute. Love the hair. Love the hair. And she is real deal. Now that's TV legendary. She's a legend. She does her job and does it to the fullest. When she put that mouth guard in, I said truly she's now that's TV's royalty, legit. Because the fact that she was able to transfer her now that's TV like personality, and you know what we know now that's TV for is mouth guards. The fact that she was able to transfer that over and it still be smooth, and you know they had her song Line It Up and she still looked pretty. I could be a baddie, but also too I can get down with the get down. It transferred very nicely and smoothly. And Diamond, I love Diamond. Diamond is great TV. She's always gonna do her thing. Line it up. Lime, slime, and fine. Yes, Tinker. Tinker ate with that look. Now, Tinker, you can tell she ain't got her check. She ain't got a nice fat check, okay? When she's not paying for her daughter to go to private school, she's putting money into these looks. Like she said, she's giving us Roar this season, and she very much is coming with the looks in her confessional. Like, she ate that confessional look up, down. And one thing about Tinker is pretty in the face and nice in the waist. Like, she look good. Tinker take care of herself very much. Her and Scotty, you can very much tell they take care of themselves and they keep themselves up. But I love LOVE and affection. Tinker's first confessional look. It was everything. So they end up showing Akbar's first confessional look and introducing us to her. It was plain. I've seen Akbar and better. It was very plain to me. But like I told y'all, I'm very like here and there. I do think she talks a lot, already a little too much for me. And I can see why she's getting into some of the scuffles that she is going to get into because of her mouth and her just sticking her nose and stuff that ain't got stuff to do with her. But also, too, I think Akbar is funny. Well, we going to see how she survived the season. And last, we end up meeting Jaden. Now, her look was very plain as well. You can tell she didn't get her check yet. Very, very plain. Like, oh my God, it was giving very much. She just dropped the kids off. Like, I was like, girl. I mean, the chain is everything. I love the chains, but nothing else. Plain shirt. Bust down middle part. That's it. That's all you gonna give us? You could have gave us more. You're built like a Barbie. Hips, dips. I'm gonna say mother. Hello, mother. You know, it could have gave a little hello, mother. But it wasn't giving that for me. I ain't gonna lie. I want her to come harder. I've seen her do better as well. It's her talking about something. The baby don't like gossip. Girl, please. Anyway, so Chrisean is like, she wish Jaden nothing but the best. Obviously, she wishes her nothing but the best because she knows that she's getting the bigger check here. So, yeah, all I gotta do is just sing, get a great check. Yeah, girl, go be on that season and do crazy things. Girl, I got my own show going right now. I got this, I got that. Yes, congratulations to Jaden. Cheers to Jaden Alexis. So Chrisean starts throwing shade at Tasiki, ends up saying that, oh, she might be riding people coattails. Now, Miss Holier Than Thou, godly woman, the baby don't like the gossip, but you sure do. I mean, I get where Chrisean is coming from with that, and I do feel as though her issue with Tasiki is very complex. And if we break it down, truly, she's mad because Tasiki's in her position. She feels as though Tasiki played her at her spot, but hey, you should have been watching your back. You know what I'm saying? And two, I think you got too cocky with your spot. You feel as though your spot wasn't going to ever be taken. And you got somebody who looked just like you, who was willing to go in there and really take the girls through there, but also be mature and be calm and learn when to listen. And she knows when to turn it on and turn it off. Somebody who really was a student of the game more so than coming in trying to be the teacher, you know, of the game. So to me, yeah, she tricks you out your spot, but hey, when she did the auditions, and not just even that, like even when she did your show and she was trying to bop you while you were pregnant, I feel as though you should have been on your P's and Q's then when it came to your sister, because honestly, She did trick you at your spot. I mean, she did, no shade. And she fight better than you too. Like, it's no shade. She fight better than you. She know when to calm down. And honestly, when she put on a show, she gonna put on a show. Well, I'm gonna say with ET. With that, like, we always be begging to get Tasiki to come out and be the eater, the hawk that she is. But with you just come out. Like, you don't care. But she got a little more decorum. So she was able to understand your weaknesses and where people didn't really care for you and making it to her strong points. So I believe Chrisean was trying to throw shade at Natalie because I fully caught it. She was like, "You still married? Happily married? Oh, okay. Cause you're a real OG, right? Yeah, we know what that means. We know what you're talking about, and that's why they left it in there. Cause we know how Natalie be getting down. You know, if I want to take a break, I'm gonna take a break. A happy old break. Now, Tasiki finally arrives on the scene, and Chrisean is quote unquote supposed to be coming with peace. So she ends up seeing her sister Chastity first. Chastity is just heartbroken because the last time they spoke, they ain't got into it in some text messages. And I see the baby. I'm like, oh, this Junior, like Tasiki hugging Junior. No, baby, this is, I guess, Chastity child. I said, girl, they really is bringing the children around all of this. This is crazy. Somebody should have had a little daycare or something the children should have went to. We did not need the kids because really the kids, even though the children are like young, the children really can't do nothing. Like, they are very dependent on the people around them to take care of them. The children are in the way, in my opinion. Like, the children shouldn't be there. They're kind of like a shield for a boundary to be set to not harm somebody, you know, or to not get physical. Like, the children are shields, basically. And Tasiki was holding the little girl, and the little girl, from what I see, is just so pretty. She's so pretty. And Chastity, like, you know, I'm not finna let you and Chrisean get into it or whatever. And Tasiki ends up letting it be known, like, you know, she's the extra strong one. She's always having to be strong for her family. And I can see that. And maybe that's why her response is not as colorful as I was looking for it to be, because she's still putting up this representative of herself to be the strong one out of everybody, the one who's never phased and, you know, don't really have no emotions. Now, is Chrisean playing slow, saying, y'all here, I'm here, what we doing? That's all just very annoying to me, because in my opinion, they shouldn't have put Natalie in charge of, like, bringing up these tough conversations to say, like, oh, I think y'all should talk. Like, first, let's be clear, Natalie is a cast member, and, you know, if she owned Baddies or not, it was her idea and others. But for me, when it comes to those type of conversations, y'all should have just had them meet up. I don't think it was Natalie's place, even though, you know, obviously they put her in a position to, like, have the transfer of people coming and the transfer of, like, letting the audience know what's going on. I don't think they should have did that. They should have made it simple, like, oh, I know y'all been seeing, you know, my sister saying this and that, and I'm here to defend myself, you know, and I'm here to have a conversation with my sister, da da da. But I don't believe as though they should have put Natalie in charge of the transitions of Tasiki coming in, and, oh, you know, well, why are we here? Like, obviously both of not even just both of y'all, everybody know why y'all are here. Please, let's cut the bull and let's get to the scene, because playing like y'all all don't know why y'all here and, oh, well, I'm just in town to see y'all, like, be for real. That's very annoying. Baby, it's Natalie trying to get out words and keep saying, oh, I don't want to be involved. Yeah, because last time you got involved, they was making you stand on that. So now it's, oh, I don't want to get involved. Like I said before, they shouldn't have involved you anyway in the transfer. They shouldn't have. So Tasiki comes in. Her and Chrisean have, like, this awkward, hey, then as Nelly saying, oh, I don't want to be involved, but, you know, I just kind of told her what type of time you on. Obviously, both of y'all know what type of time y'all on. Both of y'all signed a contract. Both of y'all got a nice check to be here. So regardless, tensions is high. Y'all are talking about really big emotional topic. So what do y'all mean? What type of time y'all on? Y'all on the type of time to discuss what happened, and whatever emotions come out of that, that's what it is. Ooh, that's annoying. So Chrisean then goes over to give Tasiki a hug, and I'm like, okay, progress. Like she said, she was coming on peace. So, baby, after that hug, Tasiki started standing on business. I said, thank you, Tasiki. Come in, not trying to play kitty kitty gaga. Let's talk about it. And Tasiki is absolutely right. So, Tasiki, like, okay, well, what we doing? Chrisean told me something. I'm good. Are you good? Tasiki just starts letting it out. And I like Tasiki for this because she was like, I mean, I'm good financially. My children are good. I'm good, but I'm not good because you saying I took your innocence has hurt me, and you getting me jumped has hurt me. And here go Chrisean. So you want to start? You want to talk about that first? That's the only reason why y'all here. What else do y'all have to talk about? Like, be for real, be honest. Like, that's where y'all left off. So yeah, that's y'all need to start with that. That's the biggest thing. Let's start there. Let's start there. Like, what are you talking about? So Tasiki, like, yeah, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how you got me jumped, da da da. And like, I want you to tell it. And Chrisean told me some, that's my truth. She was like, what's your truth? Explain your truth, which I'm for, because if y'all gonna bring it to Zeus, y'all gonna bring it to the surface, talk about it, give us a story, give us the details, y'all have put us in the business of it. So I'm with Tasiki, like, explain it. And this is my thing, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to be cruel or I'm trying to be insensitive, but she has said that her sister took her innocence. With that, when you finally get in your sister face and you have gotten a check to explain to us how that happened, what's that process, you should have been ready to give us that story time. That story, like, it should have been coming out, oh, this is what happened when I was 7, the house situation, and you should have been then able to go into detail about it. Just in my opinion, I do understand how painful that could be and everything, but it's not painful when she going on live and just saying it. And you keep, letting us know the age and how it happened, but you're not giving us the bits in between that. And you're not giving us the whole story. I don't just need the bits and pieces because y'all done brought it to me now. So if I'm invested, I want to know everything. And I don't think you should be holding in what you wanted the world to know about your sister. Now, this is my thing. What does she mean? Oh, we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to backtrack. You had got a check to talk about this. So y'all are backtracking. What are you talking about? They brought you on here to backtrack. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Because what is the scene for? What are we here for if y'all not backtracking? Like, come on now. And let's be clear, don't nobody care about what you're going through right now. They brought you on the show to backtrack. So you talking about you going through a lot and all this. You was just throwing shade at her. You can't be going through too much because you had time to sit here and do this. You brought this upon yourself as far as being like, oh, my sister did this, let me go on the show and let me do this scene by this, and then y'all gonna give me my show. So you wanted this. Like, you wanted to let us know this horrible quote unquote person that Tasiki is. So when the time is for you to shine, you want to say, oh, get the light off me. Girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So Chrisean saying that she came as Chrisean, the baby sister, to me is crazy, because this is not necessarily a moment of like big sister, little sister conversation. This is not that. This is two grown women talking about something that quote unquote allegedly happened when they were a child. You taking this little sister role of like, you're my big sister, like, I don't want to talk about it, I just want to eat chips and candy, I think is bull, to be honest. And you then saying like, oh, well, you got a chip on your shoulder. She has every right to have a chip on her shoulder if this is not true. She has every right. What do you mean? What do you mean you have so much to say online, but when y'all face to face, you talking about, well, let's just forget it. Let's not talk about the past. I have so much going on. Like, you didn't bring this to the internet to harm her. Like, girl, boo. Now, Tasiki ends up asking Chrisean, well, I know you love me. You might say you love me, but do you like me? Chrisean said, first of all, baby, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't have introduced you. I wouldn't have brought you into my world. Now, Tasiki, you a liar because talking about oh, you didn't do, the only thing you did was humiliate me. What you basically saying that Chrisean did not give her this opportunity. Talking about the boss man liked her. No, let's be clear. The only reason why you got picked was by the grace of the Lord and the fact that you was related to Chrisean. Let's be honest. Let's be real. You was turning up on Chrisean a lot. It was giving enemy. Because every time we see you, you was like going crazy on Chrisean. Like Tasiki Baddies East, when Chrisean was there, yeah, she wasn't nobody to play with. But, once Chrisean left, you kind of calmed down. You became mature and stuff. And, we liked you from there on. But I will be honest, like, Chrisean did give you this platform, baby. Let's be real. Give her credit. Like she said, she would have never put you in front of all these people. And she was trying to get all y'all to eat. But I don't think she was ever looking for you to take her spot. And that's truly what this is all about. In Chrisean's mind, in my personal opinion. It's about Tasiki taking her spot, and Chrisean, like, mind you, Chrisean was having a good run. Like, at one point in time, her and Blueface ran the internet. Like, everybody and their daddy wanted to interview them, had them on TV shows, all this, all that. Really, they were the true foundation of Zeus, what made Zeus pop. Baddies and Jocelyn, they were still doing their thing. And yes, people were rooting for them. But let's be clear. When it came to Chrisean and Blueface, they built Zeus from the ground up. Let's be honest, okay? They were the ones who made Zeus pop to what it is today. I have to give her that. And she was trying to make sure all y'all ate, but she didn't think that you was trying to take her spot. And I don't think it was, no, I'm gonna be honest, I think it was intentional. I think you did see where your sister lacked, and you was like, oh, I could do this. Like, I could be a baddie. I can do what Chrisean doing. So yeah, you did trick your sister out of her spot. But I also think Chrisean was very immature. Chrisean thought, oh, they're going to love me forever. Like, my cloud is never going to leave. And then it left. And it's not as big as it was at one point. Like, people still tune into Chrisean, but it's not the same. I just don't believe it's the same no more. And that's because he went off to jail, and you're not being embarrassed anymore. We're not laughing at you anymore. It's not like, oh, look at her being embarrassed again. It's not the same because he in jail. Like, it's not the same. It's just not. But Tasiki, like I said, she just came in and replaced Chrisean. It let Chrisean know that, number one, Tasiki was looking to be in her spot, and number two, she could be replaced at any time because it was always somebody here who wanted to take her spot and who was available and ready to do that. And yes, Tasiki, had a music career and all this, but let's be so for real. When nobody stunned Tasiki in her music as far as like globally or worldwide till she got on Baddies. Chrisean, hold the baby head. Oh my God. Hold the little boy head, Chrisean. I see you confused and so invested in the conversation, but hold your baby head. The head is going just everywhere. Oh my God, girl, hold the baby head. Give the baby some type of support. Oh my God. And she's talking about one thing at a time. I said, is she drunk? Not one thing at a time. Are you okay? Tasiki Paul, she said, I already said what I need to say. I said what the topics is. Like, literally, it's only two topics that Tasiki is worried about: being jumped and you saying that she took your innocence. Other than that, she really could care less. You talking about her taking your spot on Zeus. And like I said, I think that's why she really upset. You talking about something, but y'all are talking, but y'all are talking at each other and not to each other. I respect Tasiki so much because, yes, we are looking for you to say, yes, you did this. That's what oh God, is this camera on me? That's what y'all are here for. Absolutely. That's what we're looking for you to say. That's the only reason y'all are having this conversation. And like Tasiki says, say it. Like, we looking for you to say it. We want to hear you say it. We want you to say it out your mouth what she did. Since she did this, we want to know. And can we move forward? We don't have to talk about it. We already said the story. No, ma'am. Those type of allegations, like, you are in her face. You should be able to tell the story, like, for real. I'm hearing a bunch of circle talking, for real, and I'm like, Tasiki, what is y'all there for if it's not to clear up any miscommunication or anything that happened or didn't happen? Talking about, how are you, this is my career. We don't care. I don't care about your career. I don't care about hers. I'm here for the story. I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the family breakdown. That's what I'm here. She got the old black families. And listen here. You're not on Instagram Live, baby. We are rolling and we need that story out right now. Thank you. So we really got nowhere. They were just talking in circles. And her and Tasiki started talking about the whole jumping situation, and she then just comes off and was like, yeah, I remember you made me eat the I don't know. That's a lie. I don't think Tasiki truly did hear her, honestly. And I'm not on nobody's side because it's just such a sensitive topic. But I do believe as though chrisean did not do well in proving her argument. I just don't believe that she did a great job in that. And I also don't believe that she didn't come in with the intentions of being like, quote unquote, on peace. She knew exactly what she was doing when she brought the whole allegations to the internet. She knew exactly what she was doing. And then when she got in front of Tasiki, she thought Tasiki was just gonna go with the flow. Hey, let's put everything behind us, peace, love, and happiness. And Tasiki wasn't going for that. And I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad that she was calling her out and telling her, okay, give me the details of what I did. Tell me, please. And her dropping it when I was 7, y'all been sitting there for dang near 30 minutes talking about nothing. You want to move past, but as soon as she started making you accountable and then telling the story, because the thing about it is Tasiki don't mind telling the story. She don't mind saying, this what you did, this is what happened, this what happened on the bus, this is it, that. She don't mind doing that, but with you talking in circles and you not really saying anything at all but the same 2 or 3 words, and then you drop the bomb of, oh, when I was 7, you made me do this. And if that really happened, that is horrible. But I also feel as though this was an opportunity for you to truly get that out and for you to express yourself. If your sister truly did this was the moment for you to be like, this is how you hurt me as I was a child. You did this, da da da. And y'all could have went back and forth about that. But you didn't do a great job in letting it be known what your sister did. If anything, you was talking in circles, and truly, Tasiki just came more so like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened, because you saying I did this. Let's talk about it. Now, I will say Tasiki is going with a narrative in her own mind of like, oh, y'all just doing all this because I'm so strong. No, I don't think it's because you're so strong or anything like that. I think they know that you really don't address stuff. And even when it came to Diamond, you really didn't address it. The way you address stuff is through your hands, for real. That's how you address it. That's how you really take it there. You really don't have great communication skills, and she don't either. But I do feel as though if you're gonna bring it to the internet, if you feel so comfortable and you want to stand up for the little girl in you who was violated, you should honor that little girl in you by telling the truth and just living in your truth and not being like, oh, we don't have to talk about that, because you didn't mind talking about it on that live. So to honor the child in you, if you in front of the person who did this harm to you, you should honor her enough to tell the truth and to not be talking in circles and to be like, oh, I have so much going on. I want to be a better mom. Like, yes, you want to be a better mom. You got problems, but all that went out the door once you signed that check and you agreed to do this thing. No shade. I'm not stunning you being on mama, and I ain't stunning the other problems that you got. Right now, here on Baddies post for me, all I care about is what you said to Siki did and you and her talking about the fight. But honestly, I could care less about that fight. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all in this one. I was gonna do two as well, but I am very sleepy. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm gonna give y'all the rest in the morning. So I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. And like I said before, I'm not necessarily trying to be like this stick in the mud. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I definitely understand that this is a sensitive topic, and I understand like it's a very sensitive, and I don't want nobody to take what I said personal. Please don't think I'm talking to you, because I am not. I am only talking to Chrisean, and yeah, that's the only person I'm talking to. And it's not coming from a place of, oh, because I don't like Chrisean. Like, I was trying my hardest to get where Chrisean was coming from, truly. But honestly, I feel as though Chrisean was being around the bush. And I really don't want to hear about it again, to be honest. The next time, if she brings it up, they need to fix it in the family. Or she need to go to therapy. But other than that, I could care less. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I'm gonna post the next one, like I said, in the morning because I'm sleepy. Bye, y'all.